What's up? It's Tom Needles back again. More piercing FAQ. Today, will I get a keloid / irritation bump? Let's unpack it. This has the potential to be an extremely long video, so I'm going to try and keep it as simple as possible.
Back to basics.
Keloid is one of the most overused terms in the context of body piercing, and they're generally very rare. Science-based evidence suggests that they do have a hereditary compound. From a young age, most people are likely to know if they're prone to this kind of scar development. They are a lot more common amongst people with high melanin content, and in general they require extensive medical treatment. You're probably not going to get a keloid. Irritation bumps, on the other hand, are a very common occurrence in body piercing and are often misdiagnosed as keloids.
You're going to give yourself skin failure.
There's a multitude of different causes of irritation bumps to form. To name a few: the angle of a piercing, trash jewelry, is the jewelry appropriate for the piercing that you have, excess moisture, over cleaning, not cleaning it enough, unnecessary pressure from sleeping, for example. There's many different reasons. If you have an irritation bump, seek the advice of a reputable piercer, ideally in person, so they can make an assessment of the piercing, and then they will probably be able to determine the cause. One of the most common causes I encounter is not downsizing the length of your jewelry after having a piercing done. Once that swelling goes down, if you leave the bar long, that excess movement is going to cause irritation. Just as one example.
So irritating.
There is so much misinformation about troubleshooting irritation bumps.
Misinformation.
I would recommend, first of all, just making sure that the jewelry is appropriate for the piercing. If it's not, then I would change it to something that is appropriate, and then I would probably just tell the person to leave the piercing alone for a period of time and see if it gets better on its own. If there's no kind of change or improvement, then I may recommend kind of warm compresses with either warm water or saline. These are generally the two treatments that I recommend. I don't really recommend any other treatment.
Please don't try this at home.
Particularly things like, don't put tea tree oil on it, antiseptics, crushed aspirin, toothpaste, urine. None of it. These are not appropriate products to be put on piercings. Ketchup,